friend, it's Andrea. I am on Facebook right now and I am starting to get really angry because of mom judgment. Mom judgers, okay? Now, I understand that this is probably a controversial issue, but let me share with you what I've been reading on here. Someone posted into one of the mom groups I'm in. Also, like, if you get angry really easily on Facebook, don't join mom groups. It doesn't happen to me often. Usually I'm just like, oh, whatever, they're being dum-dums. But I got involved in this one. And since I'm already feeling angry about it, I might as well do something productive with my emotions, like make a video, you know, share it with the world. What would you do if you saw someone in a back seat take their baby out of the car seat to nurse while driving? Maybe she was upset and she typed this out of anger, and so her sentence doesn't really make sense. But the way that she worded it, it sounds like she's saying that somebody was driving and then like was still driving, because she said while driving, they went into their back seat to take the baby out of the car seat to nurse. And then I don't know if they like stayed in the back seat to nurse while they were driving, or if they like took the baby to the front seat with them to nurse while driving. That's what it sounds like, but I don't think that's what she actually means. I think she means like someone else was driving and the breastfeeder, do you need milk? Do you need milk? Are you a sad baby? So then the mom, I'm assuming, of the child went into the back seat to nurse her baby while somebody else was driving. Okay, let's continue. I was shocked and did nothing but fume to myself. I totally get needing to nurse at the top of a hat, but I was so upset at the lack of regard for safety. Not sure if I should have done something. She's just angry. She doesn't know how she should feel about the situation, and so she came to the mom group for help. She actually didn't do anything. She just got angry. Now let's get to the comments. So the first person said, I would speak up and have. The next one said, I would probably call the non-emergency police number. I totally understand needing to feed your baby. I've been sitting next to mine and comforted myself to give them a boob on a freeway and stopped traffic. I draw the line at safety though. Driving with your baby not in a car seat is illegal on top of being dangerous. I do have some problems with that, and we will continue because the comments are gonna get nastier. I would have to say something, and that is usually not me at all, but the safety of the baby is most important. If it was me driving, I would pull over and wait. If it was someone else, I would mind my own business. Thank you! I really feel our society has forgotten that children belong to God and the parents. Preach, sister! I've taken my baby out of her car seat to nurse her while someone else was driving. I don't think it's any of your business. If I'm being honest, people give their young ones food while driving, and what if they choke? Exactly. Many people don't know how to properly install a car seat or where to put the buckle on a baby's chest. Do you lecture them? Do you want to be lectured when someone sees you doing something they don't agree with? No. Not trying to be mean, but you don't know their circumstances, so mind your own. Those are just the first few comments. So there's a good mixture of people saying, like, you need to mind your own business. There's some people saying, oh, yeah, you should totally report them. And there's some people saying, I don't do it, but that doesn't mean that you should judge people who do. So I'll show you some of the comments that were just really getting me going.
Report it. They can pull over. I have many times. It's dangerous and against the law. I would do the same for bottle feeding, Mom. It doesn't matter how the child being fed. It matters if the child is safe. Oh, yeah. I would have called and reported it with their plates. They could pull over. I'd rather have a hungry baby than a seriously injured or dead one. Yes, call the police for sure. I care so much more about an innocent child being put in danger than minding my own business. Not sorry. I would absolutely call the police with the tag numbers ASAP. That is not okay in any circumstance. If they would have gotten even a minor collision, they would have been burying their baby. They need to know that's not okay. This one's actually really good. In all honesty, when I was a first-time know-it-all mom, that's not a jab, but most first-time moms in today's age do seem to know everything, myself included. I probably would have called the cops. Then the Lord sent me 2 very hard babies to go anywhere with. If we stopped every time I needed to comfort my baby rather than doing it in the car sometimes, it would have taken us days to do any chore. I think the motto live and let live really is perfect when you see something you don't agree with when it comes to another's parenting. Thank you. As a person who has worked for CPS and as a guardian, being in foster care is a million times more dangerous than being in the care of a mother who wants to nurse in a moving car. I'm not sure why people are mentioning foster care. That's not even a question. Way to use a question mark. Just bringing attention to an issue isn't going to send anyone to foster care unless there's more evidence of neglect. Somebody obviously doesn't know how CPS works.
I get that having your child in a car seat that is properly installed and the straps are properly adjusted is the safest place for your child to be while riding in a car. I totally get that. And that's why I do it with my family. But what I cannot and will not agree with is calling the cops on another parent who hasn't done anything to harm their child. And yes, I'm yelling now, and my voice is probably going to be hoarse for the next couple of days because this really makes me angry. Do you not understand that when you call the cops on people who take their child out of the car seat for 5 minutes, or who let their kids go to the park by themselves, or do these little things that aren't going to put the child in any danger, you're just helicopter parenting other people's kids, and then you started an investigation on that family, and you're putting that family through so much trouble. They have to deal with cops, they have to deal with child protective services, all because you didn't know how to keep your own. You're putting those families through a lot of heartache. People who are probably genuinely good parents. You're putting their families through a lot of heartache. You're scaring those little kids when those police and child protective services go in there because you don't know how to mind your business. Now, do you judge not lest ye be judged, right? Because this is a Christian moms group. See, you can't even be safe in a Christian moms group on Facebook. You can't be safe from judgment, which I think is freaking ridiculous. So, you know what? Go ahead. Call the police. Report parents who you think aren't perfect enough. Even though nothing has even happened, nobody got hurt, nobody got killed, but go ahead. Call. Do something about it. Let's see what happens to you next. Are you perfect? Are you perfect? No. None of us are perfect. You know I'm not perfect. You see my videos, there's sink always full of dishes, toys all over the floor, kids running around naked. None of us are perfect. If you want to improve a parent, if you want to improve how somebody's parenting their child, why don't you start with yourself? Huh? Because us moms, we already have enough to deal with on our own as it is. We don't need to start piling it on top of each other. We are already our own worst critics. So we don't need other moms who are in this, who know what we're going through, to add on top of that. That's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, and it needs to stop. So if you're watching this and I'm hurting your feelings right now, it's probably because you're one of the mom judgers, and you need to knock it off. It is not okay. It is not okay.
Thank you so much for watching this. It wasn't really fun to make this video, but I feel like it's a message that needs to get out there. And if you agree with me, please click that share button, comment, and let me know how you feel about this too. I hope you have a great day. I'm going to go try to relax now. Bye.